Hey guys, my name is Matthew and I'm going to be doing a Harriet Tubman oral report, aka Minty or Mita Ross. So, Harriet Tubman was born March 1822. She died March 10th, 1913. She was 91. One day Harriet Tubman was stacking logs. She was slaving for the slave owners. One of the slave owners came up to her and bullied her, and the slave owner knocked over her logs that she worked hard to put together all day. So she decided to run away for freedom because she's tired of being slaved. She met people on the way from running away to Pennsylvania that were nice. They wanted to help her to get to Pennsylvania because they were nice people. And then when they put her in the cart where the horses carry, they just
A horse and buggy?
horse and buggy.
They hit her under what?
They hit her under the rocks. So
Mm-hmm.
you won't get caught.
Yeah.
She asked God for money because she wanted to be a conductor for the Underground Railroad. So
Why did she want to be a conductor?
So she can help her friends and family. So she asked God for money, and God blessed her, of course, because everyone believes in God. So God blessed her, of course. The guy came in with the money, and she said she wanted to be a conductor. She became a conductor, and she had over 17 missions and helped more than 300 slavers. The end.
Okay. Where was she from?
She was from Georgia.
And where is that located?
In the South.
And she escaped to where?
To Pennsylvania.
And where is that located?
The North.
Right. But who did she want to help? Her friends and family. But who did she help last? Like, before she had 300 slaves, she helped over 300 slaves, right? Or more. 300 or more slaves.
Yes.
But who are the first people she helped when she became a conductor for the Underground Railroad? And is the Underground Railroad really a railroad?
No.
Because some people get that confused, right?
Yeah.
Some people think that it's actually a railroad where trains go. Is that where the trains go? What is it? It's a way for what?
A way for the horses to go.
Yeah, and a way for the slaves to get their what?
Way.
Their way to what?
Pennsylvania.
For freedom, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So, the end.
But who did she help first?
She wanted to help her parents, but they didn't want to go. The parents said, we'll meet again in heaven.
Her parents didn't want to go?
No.
Yeah, but she wanted to help them regardless, right? Because she felt like, if I'm free, everyone else I love and care about needs to be free too, right?
Yes.
Right, so that's when God provided her the money to become the conductor?
Mm-hmm.
So when she came back, after she helped her family and friends escape to freedom from Georgia to Pennsylvania, right?
Mm-hmm.
When she came back and saw her father, where did she see her father?
Getting whipped and tortured in a little jail cabin.
He was held in captivity in a little jail. It wasn't a. What was it look like? What did it look like?
Just a little wooden house
with bars, right?
Yeah.
And why did they lock him up in there? Because he was trying to. Was he trying to protect people? Was he trying? When the slave owners were asking him questions, what did he say?
He said he hasn't seen anything, and the slave owners didn't believe him.
Right. So that's why. Then they ended up doing what to him? Say it again.
Whipping him with the whip, like a belt.
And what were they going to do if Harriet Tubman didn't come that night to help him escape to freedom? What were they going to do to her father?
Hang him.
In the morning, right?
Yeah.
Right. And when they came out and they realized that he was gone, what did they say about hanging him? They said they should have what?
They should have hanged him earlier.
Right. So, now that we know a little bit about Harriet Tubman, what are your thoughts about Harriet Tubman? And can you name a couple more people that influence you as far as your freedom goes, being an African American young male? Actually, yeah, African American. And what else are you mixed with?
White.
Caucasian, right? So how does Black history, how does slavery impact you? How does it affect you, being a young half African American, half Caucasian male?
I'm glad I don't have to be slave.
What are some of the things that they had to endure? Right. Can you name some of the things they had to endure?
To sit in the back on the bus.
Right. And who's the one that fought for that?
Rosa Parks.
Rosa Parks, that's right.
Honestly,
she did.
I do like to sit in the back of the bus though.
Yeah, but you like to sit in back of the bus. That's cool. That's real cool. But the fact of the matter is you have a choice now. Back then you didn't have a choice. What did they do as far as separating white people and black people?
Well, Rosa Parks just got herself arrested because she refused to sit in the back.
Why did she refuse to sit in the back of the bus?
Because she doesn't think it's right to have to sit in the back.
And what else?
She came home from work.
Yeah.
She just doesn't think it's right.
She came home from work and she was feeling like what?
Feeling tired. She worked at a store.
Yeah, she was feeling tired, so she didn't want to move, right? But this really isn't about Rosa Parks, but we do want to mention her because she does play a big factor in Black history and Black
Luther King.
and freedom for African American people, right?
And Jesus, because Jesus is black too.
Amen.
He's not white.
That's right. But okay, so can you name a couple more people that have had an impact on African Americans back then and now? And what are your thoughts about slavery too?
I'm just glad I don't have to be slave.
What would happen to you? Would you even be here?
No, I wouldn't.
Okay, let's go back because we're getting off track. Can you name those people again, please, that have impacted you and who have paved the way for you, I should say, and other African Americans?
Malcolm X, Martin Luther King Jr., Rosa Parks.
Yep.
And Jesus too.
And who was we just talking about in your oral report?
Harriet Tubman.
Harriet Tubman, that's right. So, would you be here to go back on that topic? Would you be here right now?
No.
Why not? Would me and your father be able to have you?
No.
Why? What would they do to me and your father?
Kill him.
What would they have done to your dad?
They would kill him.
How?
They would hang him.
On what?
On a tree.
Yes, they would. And what would they have done to me?
Whip you and hang you.
Well, I don't know if they would definitely punish me and they would definitely disown me, but they would do the black man a lot worse than me, even though they hated white women or anyone white who helped African Americans back then. They were treated pretty bad too, but they weren't treated as bad at all or not even close to how African Americans were treated, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what would you like to say to all of those people that you named, including Jesus Christ, because you said Jesus Christ is black, amen? What do you want to say to them right now? And what do you want to say about Black History Month being only 28 days?
At my school this week, they're just now teaching about Black History Month. They just teached about Harriet Tubman. That's it. They didn't teach about anyone else this rest of the week. My teacher's white.
And you learned about Harriet Tubman. How did you learn about Harriet Tubman first, though?
I watched a video.
Well, who brought that to you?
My mom.
That's right, your mother. And then when you went to school, you was one step ahead of them other kids because you already knew, right? about Harriet Tubman, right? So what do you want to say to them? To go back to that, what do you want to say to all those people that you named, including Jesus Christ?
Thank you for fighting for slavery.
And what do you want to say about being a young African American male, half African American, about freedom today? Because really, African Americans still are not 100% free, right?
Yeah.
They still get harassed by the police. They still get picked on. It's still hard for them to get jobs, especially for the black man. More so than anyone else, the black man has it hard. The black woman too, but the black man has it real hard, right? So what do you gotta do? You gotta show the white man what? And you gotta show everyone else, including the white man, that you can rise above all that stereotypes, all the stereotypical things that are said about black men, right?
Yeah.
Black people in general, right? So what are you gonna do to raise the bar to go beyond the stereotypes? What are you gonna do in your life as a young black man when you get older? What are you gonna do? You're gonna finish. What are you gonna do?
Finish college.
Yeah, but what are you gonna do? You gotta do good in school. You're gonna go to college. What are you gonna do after college?
Get a job.
Right? What do you want to be when you grow up? Well, what do you always say you want to be, even though you're not 100% sure?
Fireman.
A fireman. All right, baby. So say goodbye to everybody.
Alright.
And say thank you once again.
Thank you.